Well, hello. I'm just sitting here, just chilling out by the Christmas tree, just enjoying the peace and quiet. But just wanted to do a quick video. Well, quick, but who knows? As I sit here and I look at this Christmas tree, I am sitting here just thinking about how blessed I am to have my family, to have spent 31 Christmases with my family, having my mom and dad around. And I know this is, for some, them, you might watch this video and be like, oh, he's being too emotional and stuff like that. Well, I'm going to tell you something. I don't think there's a problem with being thankful and appreciative for what you got because, there's a lot of people who won't be celebrating this Christmas with their mom or with their dad or with both. And I really feel like a lot of people take their family for granted. I don't think that's a good thing. We're never promised tomorrow. And if you are one of those kind of people that's like, well, I'll call somebody next week. I'll text somebody. I'll text them back tomorrow. Or you just keep putting stuff off. You never know what tomorrow will bring. And, I remember back in 2010, around this time, 4 years ago, my mom got really sick and she was in ICU for, several months. Many of you probably know that, but, we didn't get to spend Christmas with her. And I'm here to tell you that was a very heartbreaking time in my life. And I've always been one to cherish my family and stuff like that. But that was a very, very, very hard time for me. When you wake up Christmas morning and your mama's not there and she's almost 3 hours away from you fighting for her life. And, I just sit here now and I'm so much happier. I've got so much more peace. And, and I'm going to tell you something right now. Whenever you have a lot of peace and you're happy and you're joyful, people are going to think you're crazy. And you will in some ways be an annoyance to people. But I just want to tell you, don't let that stop you from being happy. Because if I'm happy and people don't like that, then they've got some serious problems. The joy of the Lord is my strength. And I'm here to tell you, His strength has brought me out from so many valleys in my life. There were many years that I was very unhappy because of some of the, verbal abuse and stuff that I went through in my childhood as, in school, definitely not at home because I was raised by really great parents and I'm thankful for that. But whenever you're not close to the Lord, you don't really have any hope. I've heard this quote, no God, no peace. And then no God, N-O, no God, no peace. And it's so true. So many people try to go through life trying to do things their own way without including God, and it doesn't work out. And people that don't know God don't know any other way. And I've been in both situations, and I can tell you that having God in my life is definitely top priority, and it helps me get through the hardest times. And I'm sitting here, I'm thinking about all the people that have come against me, also, some of my enemies, and I'm sitting here praying for them and thinking about them and just a lot of different things going on. And, thinking about how, some people would kind of just be like, have something to say because I'm happy. And it doesn't make sense, but it doesn't make sense to me why people decide to live a life of anger and bitterness and want to wake up and, why would I want to look forward to another day of just being angry and holding in hatred and resentment and bitterness and wanting to gossip and be unhappy? And now that I'm not like that anymore, I don't want to become that person anymore. And you shouldn't either. Life is too precious to stay unhappy and bitter and wanting to make fun of people and gossip and all that kind of stuff. It's just not worth it. So this holiday, well, I don't want to say just this holiday, but every day, be thankful. If you wake up happy, stay happy. If other people don't like it, you know what? Pray for them and just keep on keeping on. Don't let people steal your joy because they're not going to steal mine. And if I'm crazy, because I'm happy and love the Lord, well, then you know what? Then consider me crazy. But I'm going to enjoy my life here on earth, and I'm going to enjoy being a blessing to other people because it's what God wants me to do, and it gives me such great peace. And with that being said, I hope y'all have a blessed night and stay strong.